I want to help build a better world. Like you said, we can be so much more.
Maybe it's just me, but he's different.
You're here, and you're not me!
My friends, my Cybertronian family.
I see strength in you.
All that counts is the strength of one bot over another.
We could have built the future together.
I don't think so.
Awesome!
That's what I'm talking about!
Now is the time for us to stand up. Together. As one.
The cast on this movie is insane. Having Chris and Scarlett and Brian and Keegan and John Hamm and Steve Buscemi and Laurence Fishburne, the talent is immense, and what they brought to the film just elevates every one of their characters.
Thanks for the head start. You want to give me another one? You're dead! I'll take that as a no.
With Optimus, Optimus has such an iconic voice. How can you do a younger version of that? And when I heard Chris's voice and met with him, it was like I couldn't see any other way. He was perfect.
Even for just a second, didn't you feel liberated? Didn't you feel like you were something else? Like you could be more than just what they say you are?
That's great. I love that.
If we are to die, then we will die fighting, all as one.
Peter Cullen has this great, wise, deep tenor of a man who has lived a long life and who has seen right and wrong played out a long time. That's not Orion Pax. Orion Pax hasn't seen that, so you needed a younger person to play it.
So Peter Cullen has voiced the character of Optimus Prime for over 4 decades now, and it was certainly a huge amount of anxiety and trepidation coming into this. Big shoes to fill for sure, but I used everything that he had done as inspiration and influence, and I feel honored to be alongside him now. So finding the voice for Orion Pax was a lot of fun.
When you do that, we put it in because it just feels so natural.
Yeah, it's really
it works really well.
Yeah.
What was great about Chris was he's got a pretty deep tenor, so it's not hard to imagine that, later on he's an older Optimus Prime. You can understand where it's coming from.
This world has secrets you can't even imagine.
This is the character before he becomes Optimus Prime, so it did have to have a different vocal quality and different rhythm to it. We didn't want to mimic what Peter Cullen had done. We have a sort of slight indication of it, I think, through the film as the evolution occurs and the growth occurs. But we wanted there to be a spontaneity and a looseness to the character which was unexpected, and it'll give audiences something unique, and it was fun to explore.
If we did have cogs,
I'd transform into a shovel and beat you.
I don't like how fast you answered that.
A lot of the comedy from Optimus comes from Chris Hemsworth.
First time giving a pep talk.
He is very funny. He riffed a lot of the kind of attitude and looseness of Orion Pax.
You said you were never going to mention that again.
The fun of a young Optimus is straight up Chris.
If you personally handed him the matrix of leadership that you found.
Okay, stop. I know what you're trying to do, and it's definitely working. I'm in.
With Megatron, I wanted to have a Megatron that's not just a bad guy the whole time. Obviously, he needs to be friends with Orion, so it was important to get somebody who could play the evil stuff, but then could also go the complete opposite way and play somebody who's extremely likable, somebody you want to hang out around with, someone you want to be friends with. And all of those are Brian Tyree Henry. He is all of that.
I can't believe we get to watch from the starting line, the best seats in the house. Why'd you bring jetpacks?
When you get the call to request you as Megatron, I mean, what do? It still doesn't truly feel like it happened, and that I'll be a part of the pantheon that is Transformers as one of the greatest arch nemesis of all time. My inner child was going insane.
Oh, it's really cool.
And what I loved the most about playing D16 was to really find the heart of who he was before everything turned. And the biggest thing you find out about D16 is that he truly is about fighting injustice. He really wants to right the wrongs that have happened. He doesn't like being deceived. You watch this disillusionment happen in him. And I just wanted people to really care about that.
There was one session, I remember, with Brian, where he really needed to get dark, and it was an intense session. It was amazing to watch because I didn't want to interrupt. I literally thought to myself, the best thing I could do is shut up right now and just let him go. and it was pretty amazing just to see him literally transform into Megatron, and hearing the turn in his voice happen was really impressive.
I'm done saving you.
I love that.
You tricked me into running, which got us stuck down here in this waste hole with this, really cool guy. Oh, thank you.